Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge.
Here's Victim, the Cursed Forest. Now, one thing I got to tell you is this is a giant box, and there has been some comments about this box and whether it was needed to be this big. And here's the rule book, which will take a few minutes. And the answer to that's probably going to be no. This thing is so thick, and there isn't anything under this. So, like, does it need to be this big? I think this insert's really nice. Does it need to be this thick? Probably not. So you get this cardboard, which will be the Gauntlet. And this actually is pretty cool, because what's going to happen is this is going to sit into it, and then you're going to put these, which will be the mathematical formulas that you have, into this, which is kind of neat. So it all kind of fits in here rather perfectly, if you will. You're going to get a number of player boards, but these will kind of go in here. And then you're going to have these with the numbers that will fit in here. So you can see 5 divided by 4 or whatever. So it kind of fits in here really neat. So that's a really neat little aspect to it. You're going to get a few bad guys in here. You're going to have the Widow, the Witch, the Doppelganger, the Ghost, and the Werewolf. And these are the evils that kind of come out, have their own history and skills and stuff on it. And this is what's going to shake up the game. So every time you're going to play with a relatively different one or a random one, if you will. Oh, and the Wendigo. So there's one more. You have 6 characters that are possible, all with different powers and abilities. You're going to have, and they also start out with different stuff. And so, like, she can get up to 4 intelligence, he can only be 3 smart. So Sean Andre, Anya, Lucien, Vivian, Diego, and Rolita. And they all have a different starting card they're going to start with. So each of these are pretty different, to be honest with you. You're going to get some dice. I really like these dice. They're cool. There's one for the bad guys and the rest are for the good guys. You kind of share those. You're going to get some of these translucent cubes, which are great. Any number of tiles and tokens. These are all pretty generic looking, but good enough. You're going to get some cards here. These cards are okay. They don't feel all that great, to be honest. These will be which one of the curses come out. You can see the artwork on them. It's okay. The font is super small in here. I don't know why they had to do such small font on these. And those are the items that you're going to have. You're going to have these number tiles that will come up randomly. These are very thick and very nice. And the tiles here, some of them have pretty good artwork, although the artwork kind of all the same. They don't have like this or just a fuller text. But they're very thick, very nice components in this. And then we're going to take a look at the miniatures. So the components in this overall are very, very good. Didn't need to be this deep. I'm not really sure why they did that. The cards could be a little bit better, but overall the miniatures are fantastic. The look of the tiles and the way they feel, the tactile feel. And these dice are some of my favorite dice I've ever had in a game. And they are brutal. These will be brutal to you. You have a lot of different monsters and characters that you can play as. These all have recessed boards in them. The artwork is anime-ish, but super fun. The bad guys are bad, but they have like stories on the back with alternate art on it. I just find this to be a very good set of games. So excellent for the components.